morning everyone. I am so excited to be filming another baby-led weaning video. Over on my Instagram, I have been getting so many messages asking me to create more breakfast ideas for baby-led weaning because it's so easy and Bennett always loves them. I do tend to make a lot of omelets or veggie and egg scrambles for Bennett for breakfast, but I really wanted to try and get creative in this video. So I have 7 baby-led weaning breakfast recipes for you. So I made sure to try to include a lot of different things. So I have a pancake recipe, a waffle recipe, a French toast recipe, and then I have egg bites 4 different ways. I'm so excited to make this video. I really hope you all enjoy it. These recipes are easy, healthy, and most importantly, baby friendly. We have a lot of cooking to do, so let's get started. Our first breakfast recipe today is going to be pumpkin pancakes. This is actually my first recipe that I ever posted on my blog, typicalboymom.com, and it has remained a favorite for my little guy. For this recipe, we need about half a cup of flour. I'm going to use oat flour, so I'm starting off by adding some oats into a blender and blending until it turns into a flour-like consistency. Now in a bowl, I am adding that oat flour that I just made, half a can of pumpkin puree, 1 whole egg, 1 tablespoon of almond milk, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Mixing all of that together until it is thoroughly combined, and now I can start making the pancakes. I have my griddle on medium heat here. I used a cookie scoop to create small pancakes and then let them cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side, and they are all done. Now it's breakfast time for my little man, so I sliced up some avocado that I will add some hemp hearts to, then adding 2 of the pancakes, and lastly I have some steamed sweet potato. Taking a quick break from cooking for our Saturday swim class. Bennett is almost 11 months old and has been in swim class since he was 8 months old. As you can see, it is the absolute highlight of his week. He loves splashing in the water, but I love that he is getting comfortable in the water. And even though he doesn't know it yet, he is starting to learn skills like paddling his arms, kicking his legs, back floats, and more. If your little one is not in swim classes yet, I highly recommend it. They absolutely love it, and it's great to teach them swim safety. Okay, back to cooking. So we are going to make egg bites 4 different ways, starting out with broccoli and cheddar egg bites. We are making a decent sized batch of all the egg bites because they are perfect to add to your freezer stash. I cracked 2 eggs in a bowl, then I will add a couple tablespoons of almond milk. Whisking that together, now I'm going to chop about 1/3 cup of broccoli, making sure that there are no large chunks. For this recipe, you will need about 2 tablespoons of shredded cheddar cheese. I didn't have any shredded cheddar cheese, so I'm just chopping that up, and then I can mix everything together and set aside while I move on to the next recipe. The second egg bite I'm going to make is with spinach and mozzarella. I think this one has been its new favorite. Starting again with my 2 eggs and almond milk, then I can whisk that together. Now I'm going to chop my spinach. When I use spinach in baby-led weaning recipes, I like to slice it super thin. I swear Bennett never seems to notice it. Lastly, I am slicing the mozzarella, combining everything, and then this one is done. Moving right on to egg bite number 3, which is a tomato and red pepper egg bite. I love this one because it is cheese-free and both tomato and red pepper have some great nutrients. The base will stay the same, so 2 eggs and some almond milk. Then I'm going to chop my red pepper. I'm chopping it super thin, avoiding any large chunks, and then I will do the same with the tomato. You will want about 2 to 3 tablespoons of both the red pepper and the tomato. The last egg bite recipe for today is the hash brown egg bite. Because of the potato, it's a tad more dense than the others, but Bennett ate it with no problems. Once I have whisked together our eggs and almond milk, I am peeling and grating about half of a potato and adding it right into the egg mixture, and this one is ready to bake. Now the last step here before we get these into the muffin tray is to season everything with seasonings of your choice. I am using garlic powder and paprika. You'll want about half of a teaspoon of each for each mixture. I am cooking these in a silicone mini muffin tray. I will leave a link to mine below. It is amazing. I use it all the time for baby-led weaning cooking. I also love to use a cookie dough scoop to fill the tray. Once I have filled the tray, these will go into the oven at 365 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes and they are all done. These are great to add to your freezer stash to reheat. I like to wrap mine in a damp paper towel and microwave for 30 to 60 seconds. Recipe number 6 is French toast, which is my favorite. I love French toast, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may have noticed that I use this recipe to make French toast for myself, and it was amazing. The only difference is when I make it for myself, I use a thick sourdough bread. To make this recipe, you need 1 cup of almond milk, 1 cup of no sugar added applesauce, mix that together in a large bowl, then add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Now I can dip my pieces of bread into that mixture. I am using some Ezekiel bread that I have cut the crust off of. Moving over to my stove, I am melting 1 tablespoon of butter in a pan on medium heat. Once that is melted, I can add in my French toast, and I am letting these cook for about 5 minutes on each side. These are super easy for your little ones to eat since they are soaked in that milk and applesauce mixture, and it tastes great. Our final recipe for today is spinach and banana waffles. I love this recipe. I actually posted it on my blog and my Instagram previously as a pancake recipe, but they are so yummy as waffles, and I love that I can switch up the texture for my little guy. Starting out, I have a 1/3 cup of thawed spinach that I'm adding to my blender, along with 1 egg and a 1/4 cup of almond milk. Now in a separate bowl, I'm going to mash half of a banana and half a cup of flour. Now I can add in my spinach puree and mix everything together, and these are ready for the waffle maker. I have my waffle maker on medium heat that I am adding in some cooking spray so they don't stick. These will take only about 3 minutes to cook and they are all done. Now that we are done cooking, let's put together a lunch for Bennett. Starting off with 2 slices of the French toast, 1 spinach and banana waffle, and 4 egg bites, 1 of each variety. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll be posting new videos every Monday. If you are not already, make sure to head over to Instagram and follow me over there at Typical Boy Mom for more baby-led weaning recipes and meal ideas. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.